Who done it? Okay, this is a big one for me because we've got to get better at this. We've got to really get better at this. An Ohio man is awarded $1.3 million settlement after 21 years in prison. Y'all ready for this? Not for a crime he didn't commit, but for a crime that wasn't even committed. This man spent 21 years in jail and nobody did the crime. What the? And you only giving him 1.2 million minus court costs, minus his lawyer fees and everything else. That's not enough money, shouted. This ain't enough. I'm gonna need y'all to give him a cool million for every year he was locked up, or 500, 500, 500, 500, whatever. Y'all need to up this per year, because this he need a rolling amount every year. He just need to get another 1.3 million, like for real, because this don't make no sense. Listen to this, y'all. An Ohio man who was wrongly in prison for 21 years won a $1.3 million settlement from the state last week for a crime that he did not only commit, but which evidence suggests did not happen at all. Ralph Blaine Smith, 49, was in prison when he was 24. That's his whole life, y'all. He went in jail when he was 24. He was still a little young Thundercat. Now he can't get his thing right. 49, that's needing he spent his best years in jail. I'm sorry. Let me go. He's 49. He was in prison when he was 24 for an alleged armed home invasion and robbery in Pickerton in 2000. Smith's attorney told this outlet that his client's first defense attorney for more than 2 decades ago was not provided sufficient evidence that could have proven his innocence. He was sentenced to 67 years in prison for a crime that wasn't even committed by somebody. So you telling me 67 years for a break-in that nobody died in? And there's folks out here raping little kids and messing with old people, and they not even getting 67 years? Explain this to me. Explain this to me. When first responders showed up, there were no footprints in the snow. It had recently snowed. There was a dog barking right next door when they pulled up, and the neighbor said no dog had barked in the last hour. So why the dog didn't bark when he was robbing the place if the dog barked at everybody else? The incident report noted that there were also no tire tracks, and Lansky said the scene made investigators believe that the crime had not occurred. According to the original handwritten 2000 incident report, an investigating officer wrote, "Upon arrival, we secured the outer perimeter, noting the lack of fresh footprints in the snow before making a tactical entry. The house was gone through too selectively for my taste," the officer said. Smith eventually won his freedom after a prosecutor asked the judge to dismiss his case. After spending 21 years in jail, Smith was moved to tears when he was released. He needed to be moved to anger. Do you know he could have spent that time in jail, got shivved? You don't know if he been, bent over, dropped the soap, all kind of stuff. Like the things that this man had to see and go through in jail. He spent COVID in jail. There's no reason why they shouldn't be giving this man more money. Pastor Get Right said the ironic thing is taxpayers' money is who's paying for these mistakes. That's another precedent I would like set. I don't think it's the taxpayers that should pay this man. I think it's the people in this situation. It's the people who said that it was a crime committed. They need to be paying restitution to this man for the rest of his life. He need to be a dependent. He need to be able to get every last one of their tax returns for the rest of their life, for the rest of his life. Like I'm telling y'all, it's a way to fix this. Y'all just not thinking clearly. Sunshine Reigns for President 2020. I'm gonna fix a lot of this. 2050. I'm gonna fix a lot of this. Smith told the outlet that he spent much of his time in prison studying law in an effort to prove his own innocence. I shouldn't have to become a lawyer to prove my innocence. Y'all should get this right the first time. I fought hard studying case law, reading law books, just that being in there for hours and hours. That was my time. It was like I got to go to the law library every day. That's what it was for years. How can you replace 21 years in prison? Landusky asks. You can't. If I offered you 50 million to go to prison now and get out in 21 years, there's no amount of money that I could give you that would let you do that. Smith said that his incarceration helped him to appreciate life and not sweat the small stuff. To be grateful wherever you're at in life and to keep fighting, Smith said of what he learned. Small things don't bother me. I don't let it get to me because I'm happy that I'm out here and to be able to experience it. This a damn shame. This a damn shame. This is a shame on so many. This a damn shame. That's all I can say about it. That's all I can say about it is this is a damn shame. There's no reason why somebody should be put in jail for 21 years for a crime that wasn't committed. Everybody dropped the ball. Everybody dropped the ball. Whoever testified against him, whoever didn't pay attention, the lawyer who didn't get him off on this, they should lose their license because this is lawyering 101. How you can't get somebody off who didn't commit the crime with a crime that wasn't committed, sir? How can you, as a lawyer, if you can't even prove that the crime wasn't committed, I don't think you should continue to be able to be a lawyer. I want to know where this lawyer is now. Is this lawyer a judge now? Are you still defending people, or are you making case law now? Because you obviously couldn't do your job right 21 years ago. I think this is absolutely egregious, disgusting, horrible. I think this is ridiculous. You know what else I think is ridiculous? That we got to take a break. But we do. We do have to take a break. And I feel like we need some positivity. Okay, so I'm going to drop us a little, where are we going with this? You know what? We're going to hit some gratitude because I'm grateful that this man is out and I'm glad that he has a positive attitude. He had to make it through 21 years in jail. And the only way to do that is with a positive attitude. So I'm going to drop you some positive, no. Even if he had a public defender, that he didn't get defended. It wasn't a public defender. It was a public pretender. That person, whoever it was, dropped the ball egregiously. Not just kind of. They dropped the ball egregiously. Like, this is disgusting. Can you imagine not going to jail for a crime that was committed and they just got the wrong guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, we see that this happened. We just got the wrong guy. That's not what we're saying. We're saying these people committed fraud. Allegedly, knock on wood, because that's what it's sounding like. These people committed fraud and they found a scapegoat. That's completely different. That's completely different. And that's why he should get way more money than 1.2 million. Because after taxes, after the lawyers, after the court costs, he gonna end up with 500,000. He might only end up with 200,000. That ain't gonna last him the remainder of his life. This man should never have to work another freaking job. He should never have to lift a finger. He should never have to do anything else ever again, because no crime was committed. The saying is, you do the crime, you pay the time, or you pay the time. You know what I'm talking about. None of that. There was no crime. There was no crime. This is crazy. I'm glad this man has a good, kind-hearted spirit, because I don't. I be perfectly honest with you, I would find out if I could get double jeopardy. Because I didn't rob y'all before, but I'm about to rob y'all now. As a matter of fact, I'm about to be like old boy who threw a party in these people's house and gave them the deed to their house. I'm about to steal your whole damn house. Instead of stealing the stuff inside, I'm commandeering that's what they should. I'm commandeering the whole damn house. Cause this is stupid. Y'all, this is Londrell with gratitude right here on Hits 92.3 on All Hustle No Fear. Y'all come on back. Yeah, we you don't say. That's what's up next is you don't say, right?